Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo capítulo más de Dragon Age Origins. Antes de comenzar, deciros que, siento mucho la demora al subir vídeos, pero bueno, estoy en la universidad y he estado de exámenes. Y una vez que ya he terminado, pues lo retomamos de nuevo. Y bueno, no me enrollo más y empezamos. En los capítulos anteriores, el rey Kylan fue vencido junto con Duncan. Y Logain pues tomó el poder y nosotros quedamos muy mal heridos y la madre de Morrigan nos consiguió rescatar con su magia y estamos ahora mismo en la casa de su madre, con la casa de Flemeth. ¿Y qué me decía Morrigan?
You must speak to mother, then be gone. You have an army of darkspawn to avoid and 'twould be best to get an early start.
De acuerdo, a eso iré entonces. ¿Por qué quiere verme tu madre?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The darkspawn did nothing mother could not heal.
¿Y Alistair?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Como un niño, hombre. Sí, eran sus amigos.
They would encourage his blubbering. If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
Bueno,
I will stay and make something to eat.
me parece bien. A ver. Vacío. ¿Y este?
Well, all right.
Bueno, algo es algo. Vamos para afuera.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden.
My
You
buddy.
worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Ay, Dios. El pobre. Le daba miedo quedarse solo.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends?
Una bruja.
You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Que más da quien seas. Tenemos que hacer algo. ¿Y por qué nos ha salvado?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Vaya. No, hombre, no. Somos guardias grises, aunque solo seamos dos. Tenemos que hacer algo.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Logain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted.
Si recordáis los vídeos anteriores, Logain no dio el aviso para que ayudaran al rey Kylan y huyó. Y al final acabaron muriendo tanto el rey como Duncan.
The Archdemon.
Tenemos que encontrar a ese archidemonio. Uf, qué suicidio. ¿Qué es exactamente un archidemonio?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore
Y
history.
si es inmortal, ¿cómo pretendéis vencerlo? ¿Nos ayudarías a combatir la ruina, Flemeth?
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Pero si eres una bruja.
Well, whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al-Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Claro, es que tenemos que avisar de la traición.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his
Claro,
men.
joder.
And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Seguramente habrá más aliados a los que podamos reunir. Me parece una idea excelente. No olvides que también Logain era un hombre honorable. Y una mierda. O sea, una mierda. Todos verán el peligro que supone la ruina, ¿verdad? Y si no nos ayuda, ¿qué hacemos entonces? Es que tiene que haber más gente,
Of
por
course.
narices.
The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Claro que sí, hombre. ¿Y por qué no? ¿No es eso lo que hacen los Guardas Grises? Por
So
supuesto.
you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yo me contentaría con salvar la vida. ¿No podrías ofrecernos más ayuda?
Now that you mention it,
Uy.
I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve? Or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Oh,
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
hombre,
You
habría
have
que
been itching
consultarla.
to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
El pago por salvar una vida y nos das a Morrigan. Vale.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Guau.
Point taken.
Mother? This is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
Understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Va, Betty.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No. Si vas a venir con nosotros, prefiero que des tu opinión.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Me da igual. Somos solamente dos y necesitamos a toda la gente que podamos.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have
Sea
always
mago,
taken
sea
allies
lo que
when
sea.
they find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Ok. Alistar, alistar, ta, ta, ta. Y nuevas misiones, de acuerdo. El círculo roto. A ver, señor Alistar, te vamos a subir las cositas. Maestría en el combate. Defensa con escudo. Mientras este modo está activo, el personaje adopta una posición defensiva que favorece... Sí, eres mi tanque, así que sí. Vale, tengo un mod instalado. Ahí está el Riven. Eso significa que Morrigan ahora mismo es una maga polimórfica. Cambia formas y tiene magia ofensiva. Me interesa, pero también me interesa mucho la magia defensiva, es decir, el gileo. Entonces vamos a cambiarlo un poco las habilidades. Gracias. ¿Dónde está la poti? Poti, 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 poti. Poti, 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 poti. Aquí. Sí. Vale. Magia. Voluntad. De momento la voy a poner como espíritu sanador, puesto que más adelante tendremos otro compañero que también puede utilizar magia y será un healer mucho más fuerte. Pero mientras tanto va a ser nuestro sustento. Vale. Perfecto. Robo no. Vale. Espíritu sanador, sanar al grupo. Algo para que pueda defenderse. Armadura de roca. Sanar. El grifo de parálisis. Absorción de maná. Para cuando se quede sin maná. Debilidad, entropía, desorientar, absorción de vida. Y también... sí, vale, me gusta. Perfecto. Y yo hemos dicho también subir de nivel, destreza, astucia. Por favor, gracias. Guerrero poderoso. Gracias al entrenamiento de consistencia, guerrero ha ganado más salud y reduce el valor de cansancio. Amenazar, no. Arma y escudo, nada. Ya está. Lo voy a dejar así y me voy a quedar con un puntito. ¿Vale? Vale, pues nos vamos entonces. Adiós, Clement. Gracias por tu ayuda y por salvarnos. Y nos vamos. Pues nos dirigimos al sitio más cercano, Lothering. A ver qué nos encontramos allí. Dennery. Mira, Lothering.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most
Ahí.
fortuitous.
Que de explicaciones.
Every Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Claro, es que Logain estaba en contra de lo que había pasado a Kylan porque él quería unir en un mismo ejército dos regiones que estaban enfrentadas. Y Logain decía que no, que su padre no apoyaría eso si estuviera vivo. Entonces lo traicionó solamente porque no quería unirse con sus enemigos.
They don't look much like them others, you know.
¿Y vosotros quiénes sois?
Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I
Que vean.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now is that any way to greet someone?
Oh,
Simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
debería escuchar a tu amigo, no somos refugiados. Soy recolector de peaje, no tengo esa moneda. Paso.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee,
Sí, pues yo te voy a hacer pagar,
still got
pero con una
pay.
paliza.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then.
GG.
Those are the rules.
No, no voy a decirle que soy guardia gris.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
No voy a decirle que soy guardia gris porque podría... Bueno, sí, van a acabar muertos, o sea que... Pero vaya, que no... Prefiero no dar pistas.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Ahora morís, no merecéis otra cosa. Quiero que me respondáis unas preguntas. No, yo no paso de tener a unos criminales por soldado.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers.
Venga,
The rest
ojalá.
is in the chests we brought.
Marchando.
I swear. There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Iros,
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
iros. Aunque seáis unos capullos en estos tiempos, no merecéis la muerte. Un templario caído. Vale. A ver qué hay en las cajas. Resorte. Vale, cositas para vender.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Sí que llegan bien, ¿eh? Buscar a mi hermano. Uf. Usar los tratados. Debemos buscar
But we
información.
need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth. With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Consultaremos
Go
bien.
after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him.
Eso
The
es un
rest of this
suicidio.
business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I can give you directions, if you like. He'll be at the Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there,
Vale,
someone
pues
will be
primero
able to
vamos a
tell us
por
where
el
he
ar.
is.
Primero a por Ale y luego
Then you
ya
have a
por el
plan.
resto. Sí.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
De acuerdo, pues hemos llegado a Lothering. Parece ser que bueno, que es un pueblo bastante en ruinas. Supongo que las dos de los engendros habrán llegado hasta aquí. Y bueno, parece ser que tenemos un plan. Así que creo que lo dejaremos para el próximo capítulo. ¡Chao, chao!